Welcome back to Phantom Outdoors. Today there's a snowstorm in Montana. It's about 8 degrees out, so we're gonna go up in the mountains, start a quick fire, and just have a nice little chat. I don't have too many long form YouTube videos on my channel yet. I think I only have 2 so far, so this is gonna be one of them where I just kind of explain who I am, what my whole mission is with these YouTube stuff, and kind of just get to know more about me so you guys can subscribe, follow the content. I absolutely love the outdoors, so let's go out in the mountains. It is about 8 degrees out. It's been snowing for like the last 12 hours, so it's probably about 1 foot to 2 feet of snow on the ground. So we're gonna get a fire started. I'm gonna teach you guys some stuff. Let's go ahead and get started and get into the backcountry. Now I'm having kind of a debate. I don't know if I should go up here where it's more trees or if I should just go up over here. Just I do want to get out of the snow a bit. I don't have any shelter overhead, so it'd probably be a smart idea. So I think we're gonna head out through this way to where that thicker brush is, and let's see if we can see anything. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous out. Super, super pretty. There is quite a bit of snow. The most common trees here in Montana are pine trees, so it does make it a little bit easier to start a fire, but as you guys can see, we are about ankle to almost knee deep of snow. Woo! There is a lot of snow out here. This is about knee deep. Now this time of year in Montana, you don't have to worry about bears, but there is mountain lions. I don't have any weapons on me except for a knife, which is probably pretty stupid, but we're just gonna keep going up in the mountains over here. That altitude's hitting in this 8 degrees, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're just gonna find a little spot, get out of this snow, and just sit and chill, start a fire. I gotta find somewhere with some good kindling, so maybe we'll see some deer or see some elk. Hopefully see some wildlife. But look at that, guys. It's so pretty out. Make sure you guys go outside, man. Even if it's winter or not, go outside, enjoy nature. You might be a bit cold, but it won't be cold forever. Just be careful. So in the winter time, when it's very hard to find dry stuff, you actually want to find kindling just like this. This stuff is always kind of dry, or at least dry enough to get the fire going. So I'll just walk through. As I'm walking through the mountain, I'll just keep grabbing this, bundling up in my hand. And then you also want to look, this is a perfect example right here. You want to find the dead trees and get the stuff that's on the bottom but not touching the ground, just like so. Every single pine tree you find, you got the ones up top that are alive, and these right here, you'll listen when you snap it. Super, super dry wood, or at least drier than the stuff on the ground. So I'm just gonna go through, pick a bunch of this up, and we'll bring it with us. All right, so I find a spot over here. We got a bunch of trees on this side, whole mountain range on this side blocking. So first thing we need to do, there's a shit ton of snow on the ground. So all I'm gonna do first is right where I'm sitting right here. I just want to find somewhere somewhat flat, so just in case you do want to cook something, if you are staying here, we have a ton of rocks here, so you got to be careful of that. But pretty much just get a nice flat area here, get some of that snow out of the way. So yeah, this is the spot we found. There's another person's property up there, so I don't want to go too far, but got a nice set of trees here blocking the wind. I can't really see the view, but it's so white out right now. And all I did was move that snow out there. We're gonna start the fire right there. Just look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. We got a whole bunch of kindling now. So let's bring this back to the little site over there, and then I'll show you guys what to do next. All right, so we got a whole bunch of this stuff, and it is still a bit wet, but once you get it going, it kind of dries itself out. So this will be plenty to go ahead and start a fire. So we're gonna get that first, and now I'll show you guys. All we're gonna do is go to the bottom of the trees, and we're gonna find all these little dead sticks. And you wanna put them, even if they're a little bit wet, it's okay, because once you get the fire going, it kind of dries itself out, and you're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead around, grab all these small dead sticks, work your way up from small to bigger stuff Obviously, we don't have firewood out here, so you got to get some bigger branches eventually, but we'll get to that next. So all I'm gonna do is just snap off a bunch of these little dry sticks. Get plenty of them, so I can go ahead and start this fire. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and get this fire started. So we got this huge bundle right here. And what we're gonna do is actually fold this in half. We're just gonna set this whole thing right here. We're gonna make like a kind of a jumbled mess. Just like that. And the reason why I'm doing that is I'm gonna start the fire here, and once it burns off here, I'll just kind of form it back over. Anytime you're milking a fire, you always want to start with something as dry as possible, but also small, to make sure that you can actually get the fire going, because you can't just start with a huge fire. So that's the main thing right now. So I got plenty of this stuff here. I'm just gonna keep breaking it up like this. And then now we're just gonna stack a bunch of these small little sticks, as dry as we can find, just on top in the middle. And then we'll make a little spot on the back to go ahead and put a match in, so we can go ahead and get it lit. So whenever I'm out here in the woods, I just bring this. My dad gave this to me. Shout out to my dad. He's probably gonna watch this video. He gave this to me when I was a kid, and I've had it for a while. I fucking love this thing, man. It's got a whistle on it, a compass on top, and then you open it up here, and you got matches inside and a striker form. So it's a little bit more challenging than using like a lighter or something. It's more fun for me. So this thing's super nice. And it is waterproof as well, so that's really cool. All right, so I made a little spot here. I'm gonna try and get it lit right here so the fire goes up, and then I'll kind of move everything after. That's my whole thought process on it. So let's go ahead and get this flame in here. And as you can see, it'll start to take off pretty quick. And then I'm just gonna take some of this, put it on top, so we can make sure, look at that, one match and we're done. Don't even need the second one, as long as we don't let this go out. So when you do start a fire, the most important part is actually, I just dropped this one in the snow, so we'll just throw it in there. The most important part when you are starting a fire is right when you get it started. That's the most important time to feed it, because it's the highest chance of it dying, because you don't have any coals yet. So now that we got this started, as you can see, it is smoking a lot. So we want to get this down, and then I'm gonna pull these out, put them on top just like that. Look at that. The nice thing about having fires in the winter is you don't have to worry about burning the forest down like you do in the summertime, because that is a big thing out west over here. So that's one thing that's nice, is I can get this thing going, warm up, dry out my gloves a bit. And if you hear that crackling sound from the flames, that's what you want to hear. That's how you know you got some pretty good dry stuff in there. So got that fire going. Only used one match, pretty good considering the temperature and how wet everything is. So yeah, that's why I pile all the sticks on top, because it's already starting to dry everything out. It's just so gorgeous here, man. I love pine trees, like the whole views, everything just looks so good. There's a lot of snow. It's very deep snow. So look at that. You gotta be careful going down these mountains, because there's a lot of rocks to slip on. Look at those views. The nice thing about wintertime is I just follow my tracks back and just go back there. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It's a winter wonderland today, man. We got about a foot of snow. Look at that. That's where all the deer goes, over here. Check that out. So yeah, I've always been in love with the outdoors. I really don't like living near big cities. I grew up in Lakemore, Illinois. It's pretty close to Wisconsin, like it's a suburban area, and I did like it there. It's just this kind of environment. I just moved here to Montana, and it is actually insane. You have so many more animals here, you have so many more different things to do, different fish, and the scenery is just, I went from seeing cornfields to just straight up mountains, so it's really, really cool. And it's definitely an adventure to have, which I would definitely recommend to anyone, is to move somewhere else. Enjoy your life, man. You only get one life, so yeah. And then the whole purpose of this channel, guys, this YouTube channel, I hope you guys subscribe, you like the videos, and I hope I can make it as entertaining as possible. This is like the first very long form content that I've done. I do have a GoPro and everything, but I'm going to be doing a lot more videos with that. But the reason I changed my channel name to Phantom Outdoors and I want to create this brand around outdoor stuff is because I'm sick and tired of all the overpriced bullshit. And what I mean by that is, like, this coat, for example, bibs, whatever it is, everything's just so expensive now. And when I was a kid, when you got outdoor stuff, it was actually quality stuff. You're actually paying for what you're getting. Now they just find any way to save a penny. They get this cheap material that rips just from going across a piece of rock or something. And my whole goal is I want to help protect the planet. I hate seeing pollution. My biggest thing is I'm trying to get my business started this year and create an LLC for this, so I can write things off, help me save money, so I can put more money into the videos for you guys to enjoy. I'm about to hit 600 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I never would have thought I'd even get to that point, and I hope we can go to a lot more than that, just so I can help spread the love of what God created, guys. God created this earth, and I appreciate every single square inch of it. And I hate to see humans ruining it with pollution, just not taking care of the environment, or not enjoying it the way that God intended us to. God gives you everything you need to survive, to do everything, and yet a lot of people feel so out of touch from nature, and that's why I really like moving here, is because I feel more in tune and more primitive about this kind of lifestyle. You get to hunt, you get to fish, you get to start fires in the woods, and I could just hang out here. This is like a vibe to me. It's just so much fun. I'd rather do this any day of the week than play video games or do something else. So that's really where the love of the nature came from, and that's what my whole goal is. So I'm going to create this brand, and I'm going to try and get in contact with manufacturers. I want to sell fishing lures. I want to sell like survival gear, like fire starters, compasses, just simple stuff. But I want to make the prices cheaper so you guys can save money and enjoy the outdoors without having to break the bank, because everyone knows everything's so expensive nowadays. And it's just such a hassle to actually enjoy stuff when you can't have the money to enjoy it. So yeah, we're gonna get this brand started, and then I just want to keep making this content for you guys. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. What kind of content do you want to see? And I would love to get some challenges going. I want to start a whole YouTube series of you guys challenge me to do something. For example, let's say right now we're in a snowstorm right now. If you guys wanted me to start a fire with just flint and steel, and I can kind of teach you guys how to do that, I've done it before in Boy Scouts when I was a kid. It's been a very long time, but you guys can give me those kind of challenges to do, and it's gonna make it a whole lot more fun for you guys and for me to make content. And you guys can see what you guys want to see and make sure that you guys are entertained, and it's gonna make it a whole lot more enjoyable. So yeah, once I get the business started and I get in contact with some manufacturers, the main thing I want to start selling is fishing lures, and I'm trying to find a way to incorporate donations. And I see so many successful people and they just don't really donate money to help go to stuff that's for good causes. And I kind of want to see something where like maybe 10% of the sales from all the money I make from YouTube and selling either clothing or fishing stuff, anything like that, I can donate that to help pick up trash like pollution, or just help with anything with the environment, and help make nature more enjoyable for not just me but for everyone else in this world, and make it more fun for everyone. So I'm trying to find a way to incorporate that. So I'm either going to do 10% of everything I make, which I think is going to be very hard in the beginning because I'm trying to put more money into equipment like tripods. I'm using my phone right now to record. My GoPro, I need a new SD card. That's like $200, so I gotta wait on that for a bit, and kind of just get the ball rolling. You know, it's like a snowball effect. Once you get everything going, I'm just gonna keep putting this money into the videos so I can make good content for you guys. I have to get the editing software, all of that. So once I get all of that stuff going, I do want to have something where I donate money to people that pick up trash in the ocean, or maybe I'll just go out myself for a video, and maybe I can meet up with subscribers or do something. And I can get some people, I'll buy some trash bags, and we can go somewhere where it's dirty and just pick up a bunch of trash and help get the pollution out of there. I hate seeing it so much. The plastic bottles, the garbage, the food wrappers, the cigarette butts, everything like that. So you guys can give me ideas in the comments down below and kind of see what content you want to do. I absolutely love fishing, hunting, everything like that. So we'll definitely be doing some trout fishing, hopefully some ice fishing before the season ends, and stuff like that. But yeah, my name's Cody. This is Phantom Outdoors. And yeah, I'm from Lakemore, Illinois, like I was saying earlier, and that's where I grew up. I've lived there. I've lived in Missouri for about a year as well. Other than that, I've lived in Illinois, which is a very crowded state. It's very flat compared to where I live now, where you have mountains, you have streams, rivers, you have different kind of fish, and it's really cool. Yeah, I'm 22 years old, turning 23, so I got 5 dogs, and yeah, we're gonna be bringing the dogs in the videos more. I'm very far from my house right now, so I was gonna grab my dogs and bring them over here, but it's kind of far for them, and their paws do get frozen, so I don't want to do that right now. But later on in future videos, we'll get the puppers out here. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope hopefully a lot of people will see this video, and we get some good views on it, because I want to get a lot of feedback from you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, comment down below any challenges you guys want to see, anything like that. I do have full-time jobs, so it is kind of hard for me to get out here, but this is my dream. So as much time as I can put to it, I want to do that, because this is actually what I want to do instead of working some bullshit job. And I want to do what I want to do and enjoy my life, go fishing, go hunting, and provide you guys some good content. So I hope you guys liked the video. Again, thank you guys for watching Phantom Outdoors. Make sure you subscribe. Send the video to someone you know, someone you don't know. And God bless everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And make sure you guys stay tuned for the next ones if you guys want to see some more Montana content or just overall outdoor content. I love everyone who's subscribed to me so far. We're just about to hit 600 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I wish I could personally meet you and shake your hand, because that's fucking awesome. It doesn't seem like a lot of people sometimes, but if you put 600 people in front of you, that is a lot of fucking people. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Next time we're going to be doing some cooking. So we're actually going to bring some food out here, cook some food up, and then do some more entertaining content. This kind of video just kind of get to know me a little bit. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll see you guys in the next one.